Hello, friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to talk about sacred art, and specifically about sacred art connected with the Christian tradition or Christian religion in the Middle Ages in Europe. Now, before I start to talk about this, I wanted to spend a few words about the Middle Ages. Um, Also called medieval period, which has been a very long period of time as it lasted about 1,000 years. And it has been set a specific year as the beginning of the Middle Ages, and it's the year 476 after the birth of Christ. It corresponds to the fall of the Roman Empire and the starting of the Middle Ages. So it's indicating the end of one period or an era and the beginning of another one. Then the Middle Ages continued for about 1,000 years, ending in the 1400s and leaving gradually space to the Renaissance period. Renaissance is a French term that means rebirth, and that is how it's been considered. Rebirth in terms of culture, art, science, discoveries. We think, for example, the discovery of America was in 1492, so during the Renaissance. Now, that doesn't mean that in the Middle Ages nothing has been accomplished. On the contrary, there has been a lot happening during the Middle Ages. And if we talk about sacred art, we can see that there has been a remarkable amount of works that's been produced, created in terms of art during that period. And also this art is very beautiful and were accomplished with very fine skills by the artists of the time. It's the sacred art of the Middle Ages is very elegant, is very, very finely made, and we can still enjoy and admire these works of art all over Europe in churches and museums or private collections, and also around the world. There are some outside Europe too. So this art was spread through many different environments, like churches or public spaces or private homes. And they could be altar pieces, they could be pulpits or choir screens or holy water founts or tombs or reliquaries or shrines on the side of the road, or even in private homes or private chapels. And so this production was flourishing so much that artists at the time could make a living just doing sacred art on commission. This sacred art had a primarily function that was didactical, so these pieces of art were meant to teach people about the Christian religion and especially the Bible. So the content of the Bible, the characters, the people of the Bible, or events, and it could explain parables or the spiritual meanings and spiritual values or the divine. And but this art was also honored and cherished per se. They would take good care of these pieces. They would lit up candles in front of it and use it for inspiration, for prayer and meditation. So let's say the beauty of the art conjuncted with a spiritual meaning conveyed, it would be uh, helping to connect with the divine. And for today, I have selected the work of Masolino da Panicale. Masolino, that was called Masolino, was a contemporary of Masaccio and lived during the ending period of the Middle Ages. So his style, the style of his work, is transitional between the Middle Ages and the upcoming Renaissance. So it's a very interesting style, very pleasant, and I liked and I selected especially one piece to show you today. I wanted to say Masolino was born in Panicale in the center of Italy, not far from Florence, and worked and lived between Florence and Rome, where still today a lot of his work is preserved. Um, the piece that I have selected is actually in Washington, D.C., and belongs to the National Art Gallery, and is a representation of Archangel Gabriel. And this is the piece, and let me show to you if it's going to be beautiful. I found that is really finely made with this attention to the pattern in the vest. And I also love these warm colors and the use of the gold leaf that makes it very precious. And it was very common at the time, especially to create the effect of the halo around the head, is also the wings. So I would like to reproduce, to copy this beautiful painting in oil on canvas, and I sketched it out just to have something to start working with. And of course, I will take some time because I will have to work layer by layer using oil colors. And I'm looking forward to get started and get inspired by the precious work of Masolino da Panicale.